afternoon. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Coast Series Sports, coming to you live from the KPA Gymnasium in Makande. Today, the KPA Dockers will be hosting Swish in a home game. The fans have just started streaming in anticipation of the main event between KPA and City Thunder. And there is the tip-off, ladies and gentlemen. KPA win the tip-off. A nice pass to Yvonne to interior, ball is stripped. And they lose possession to the Swish. The Swish have had a remarkable outing. So far they've improved their game there as the Dockers come up with a steal. A nice transition layup there by Selena to open up the scores between these two teams. A nice crossover by the former Docker there, put up the layup, comes up short. And Selena now leading the charge for the Dockers. Samaseku fakes, nice pass to Yvonne to the interior. They go up by 4 points. Swish trying to post up. The drive comes up short again. Transition. Samaseku leading the charge, going all the way, kicks it out to Selena. Selena drives to Yvonne. Open 3-point shot. That's the first 3-point shot for the game. Nice shot there by Kyobe, formerly for the Zitech team, now Wadoka. Pass to the free throw line. Open jump shot. Comes up short. 7-0 the score between the KPA and the Swish. Again, Kyobe, nice interior pass. The strip there. Now we have the numbers. Lavender, nice pass. But again, Veronica comes up short. And KPA having an easy time on this transition basket. The first timeout is called by the Swish. Scores 9-0, KPA opening up strong. And the previous game that just played here, the Coastal Kings have fallen 2 snipers, 60 to 57 the scores. Coastal Kings were down by double digits in the third quarter, but they managed to pull up a comeback that just came up short as the snipers 3-point shot for the Dockers. Lavender hounded by Kiobe. She holds on to that pivot foot there. Very strong pivot. That open 3-point shot just hitting the side of the board. That's first substitution for Swish. Veronica heads out and in comes Lynette, number 13. Swish playing the 1-2 zone. See if the ball movement for the Dockers will break their defense, which it does there. 3-point shot by Aminata Samaseku, 15-0. Still Swiss struggling to get their offense going. And the turnover, Yvonne going all the way, and she's rejected by Sandra. Sends the ball away, but the ball still belongs to the Dockers. Yvonne, ball stolen. Carol leading the charge, having possession. The pass that hardly connects, and the Dockers come up with a turnover. And again, another turnover by the Dockers, just not rewarding themselves with that steal. Nice pass to the interior for the first 2 points. The net opens up the scoring for the Swish. Ball movement. Kiobe left alone, misses this time around. Samaseku with the rebound. Finds a way out. Selena, jump shot. They're having a very easy time. The Dockers. Nice pass there, and Samaseku forces Sandra into a turnover. Still 5 minutes to play. It's a 17-point game for the Dockers. Swish managing only one basket in this quarter. Kiobe's shot is blocked. Lavender to Sandra. Drive by Lynette, hounded by Selena. And Selena forces a turnover to the Swiss. Selena drives, goes all the way, comes up short. Irebu with a rebound for the Dockers. And they find Okumu on the other end. Irebu checks out. And in comes Cynthia for the Dockers. For those joining us, this is a game between the KPA Dockers and the Swish. KPA in white, the visiting team, the Swish in red. And so far it's a one-sided affair. KPA just having an easy time hosting the Swish. Lavender drives, ball taken. They get it back, and the foul is called on Cynthia, number 8 for the Dockers. They sink the free throw. Miss on the second one. Transition once again. Yvonne finds Cynthia to Kiobe. Kiobe, good ball movement by by the Dockers. Drive, kick ball out to the tree. Cynthia, open jump shot, long two, comes up short. Pass to Yvonne, an easy 2 points. And you can see that there's a significant height disparity between these two teams. Lavender, Selena being physical with a much smaller player. It's going to be a long afternoon for Sister Lavender. She tries to break the KPA Dockers defense. Natali checks in for the Dockers. A long-time veteran, a champion, the revered player here for the Dockers, initiating the offense. Crossover move. A forced layup coming up short. Transition. Dockers just having the easiest time of their life on this transition layup. It's 23-3, a 20-point deficit in the first quarter. And still 2 minutes left to play. Open 3-point shot, blocked. And Becky comes up with the ball. Cynthia all the way. It can't get any easier than that. It feels like they're just practicing the Dockers here. Swish hardly posing any challenge. Double team. The foul on Yvonne. Quite unnecessary if you ask me. Dockers make yet another substitution and the first entry for Vilma. And Rachel also checks in. Miss free throw. Rebound. The ball stripped but remains with the Dockers. Substitution has been made. One of the Swish ladies had earrings on, which is against the rules. You cannot play with jewelry on. KPA called for the timeout. 25-3. A one-sided affair so far. Coach Millicent taking charge. And today, Coach Antonio Juku having a rest. I think it's a good thing to see that Coach Ojuku is mentoring Coach Millicent, letting her take the reins in this afternoon's game. Perhaps it will help very much into her development as a coach. Cynthia fakes, drive, but a traveling violation called. The defense is airtight by the Dockers and a rejection there by Cynthia. Fast break chance. Natalie being a bit too reckless with that pass as she sends it straight into the hands of the Swish. Open 3-point shot at the corner. comes up short, rebound, again missed shot, and another rebound, and again a missed shot. They come up empty on that possession despite 3 offensive rebounds. The fast break, once again, ball stolen by Vilma, leading the charge. Quite an unfamiliar scene. Vilma having size advantage in the interior. Barbecue chicken. This seems like it will be a very long afternoon for the Swish. Still the first quarter with a minute and 30 seconds left to play. 27-3. That's the scores. Vilma pulls down the rebound. She steps out of bounds. Sideline inbounds play leads to an open 3-point shot, which leads an air ball, and the Swish just can't find a basket here. They're having decent attempts, but still cannot come up with a basket. Vilma attempts a 3, comes up short. The rebound secured by Swish. Again, pass to the 3. Oh, nice fake there. Hoists up the shot, comes up short, missed again. A lot of offensive rebounds, but they still just can't capitalize. The Swish as Natalia attempts a 3-point shot and she's fouled. Drive met by 2 defenders, bumped and fouled by Carol, number 12. And a missed free throw there. Goes 0 for 2 on that free throw. Nice pass. Surely. They had to be rewarded on that. That was good ball movement. Nice transition there by the Swish. Ball sharing, which leads to 2 points by Ruth, number 7. The first quarter comes to an end. It's 27-5. Still much to be done by the Swish. And the Dockers seem just to be having an easy time this afternoon. Not much of a challenge, but there's still a lot of basketball left to be played. Perhaps the Swish can come up with a surprise for us this afternoon. Again, just to remind you, Coastal Kings just fell to the Snipers this afternoon. A closely contested game. The Snipers almost blew their lead. They had a double-digit lead coming into the 4th quarter, but they composed themselves, kept their heads cool, and managed to come up with a victory here in Mombasa. And much earlier there was expected to be a game, but the opponents did not show up, so a walkover was awarded. after this game between the KPA Dockers and the Swish, there will be yet another Division 2 game between the Congo Nets and KCA University. And yet another game.
The revered player here for the
final
Dockers.
game for the men's premier between the KPA Dockers and the Nairobi City Thunder, which is the highlight game for this afternoon.
Vilma having size advantage in the interior.
Game between the Dockers and Ulinzi Warriors.
Surely.
Armed men already have found one victory in the Snipers. They hope to go home with 2 victories. But KPA Dockers are very determined to protect their home court. And that is expected to be a great battle between these two teams. Left open. She's a very good 3-point shooter, but misses this time around. The foul is called. And Wandago Rachel. She pushed off. So going for the rebound. Lavender picked up by Wandago. Hounded. Maintains the ball handling. Jab. Ball movement, but still they can't get it into the interior. Tries to force a pass. Stolen by Wandago, leading the charge. Going all the way. Gets the 2 points. With Lavender. Lavender sneaks away into the interior and she's fouled by Cynthia. She earns a trip to the free throw line. Fans yet streaming in. It is expected by the time the last game will be played, the gym will be fully packed. And one rule that was introduced, and I'm not sure how it will impact the home team, because they were told that the Vuvuzelas will not be allowed to Makande Gymnasium, and that Vuvuzelas has been a staple for the supporters. You can say it's noisy, but there is a noticeable advantage. Whenever there's so much noise, the home team gets highly charged there as the two players fight for the ball on the ground. You can see there's a lot of joy in this game. Perhaps everyone just knows how it will end. Cynthia goes out. Lavender drives, puts up a floater, comes up short. Vilma, rebound. Long pass to Natalie. This is a point blank layup, Natalie. Lifts herself up. Perhaps you could attribute that to that knee support on her right leg. Not sure how it affects her play, but you can see she's moving gingerly. The Swiss managed to get 2 points from that missed layup attempt. Vilma bulldozes away, fouled by Veronica.
Ondago attempts a long two. Rims out. Fast break charge now. Still don't have an advantage there, the Swish. Good for the Swish, trying to make things happen. Trying to close the gap. Still have a very long way to go. Natalie, the dribble handoff. Vilma triple teamed by the defenders. The female shark just has very huge size advantage over the Swish. That be a very big problem for the visitors to contain the size. Misses on the second one. Ball movement to the 3-point line. Tries on 3-point shot. She opens up the first 3 for the Swish. Their offense has started to pick up. Becky hounded. Pass. Try to find Vilma. Vilma with the size puts up a shot. She's looking for a foul there, but the referee waves play on. Lavender beats Natalie. Natalie just can't keep up with her. Lavender puts up the floater, misses. Rebound, and again. Back-to-back 3-point shots. Good shooting by the new entrant for the Swish. It's a 16-point deficit. Vilma blocked. And the referee says it's a foul. Back-to-back 3-point shots by Caro, number 12 for the Swish, has brought some new life into this team, and their offense has started slowly picking up. The Rebel checks back in. Also, Kiobe checks back in. And Kiobe, oh, it's an offensive foul called on Lavender. And on the sideline, Okal is not happy with the referee's decision. Charlie to Ondago, attempts a 3, rims out. Veronica attempts a 3-point shot, going glass, does not drop. A long pass by Natalie, and they find Kiobe. Kiobe to Ondago, to Irebu in the interior. Kiobe, nice fake, drive, but slips and falls down. An offensive an unsportsmanlike foul is called on the Dockers. They held on to the players. A Swish was going for the transition. Carl complaining on the sidelines, not happy with the referees. Oh, rejected by Kyobe. Kyobe tells Caro, you're not having a third 3-point shot. But they still hold on to the ball. The baseline inbounds play. They find Lavender. Wandago hard on Lavender. Lavender tries to free herself. Drives. Tries to put up a shot. And she's having a long afternoon there. And Wandago being very feisty with her. Nice pass. Samaseko to Wandago. Cannot connect. Leading to a turnover. Timeout is called. Timeout by the Swish. Going all the way, gets herself up. Perhaps he could contribute that to the 3-point line. Was a 3-point shot. Rebound again. Back-to-back 3-point shots. Still there by Irebu, going all the way. Misses. She still hasn't scored. Nice pass to Veronica. An open 3-point shot attempt. Comes up short. Rebound Samaseku. The Dockers have checked in their starting 5. Samaseku drives, base, fouled. She's trying to connect the pass to Irebu. 31-14, second quarter, with 4 minutes left to play. The Swish was struggling much earlier in the game, but their offense slowly peaked. And that's at least they have started to find some footing into this game. Missed shot by Samaseku. Converts on the second free throw. Still much to be done by the Swish as Veronica attempts a layup. Kyobe breaks free, goes all the way, and she's fouled. A layup. Kyobe fouled by Carol. Goes all the way, and she's fouled, and she gets embraced by her teammate Selena. Substitutions have been made for the Swish. Beautiful pass to Caro. Open 3-point shot. Comes up empty. teammates. Oh, Veronica, nice move into the interior. Veronica loses her defenders with the head fake there. And Ruth left all alone. Converts the two for the Swish. Kumu to Rebu. Sinks the jump shot. Pass, drive, blocked. Samaseku hounded by the two defenders. She's calling for a foul there. Hit on the face. Selena Kumu comes up empty. The Swish are now becoming more free in their offense. The offense is flowing pretty much, and Samaseku having a word with the referee, telling her she was fouled on the other end. But they did not make that call. Perhaps a frustration foul there she picked, trying to get the referee's attention. Ball movement, Ruth very aggressive, puts up a shot, and Ruth taking matters into her hands. She's single-handedly trying to keep the Swish alive in this game. Samaseku finds Kyobe all alone in the opposite corner. Ball rims out, but Yvonne misses a point-blank clear-up. Yvonne. The ball stolen by the Dockers. Tui Rebu, fake, and an easy two. Oh, very feisty defense. Samaseku, Tui Rebu. Rebu that telling the referee that she was fouled, which seems to be true. She's not happy with the referee. Very frustrated, Gracie Rebu. She has not played to her usual level. As Cynthia loses the ball. Yvonne comes back with it. Kyobe trying to thread a pass, but it hits the side of the board. Transition now for the Swish. Open three-point shot, which drops in. They come up with 3 points on that transition. Samaseku to Yvonne, Tikiobe to Okumu. The post up, Cynthia at the elbow. Okumu finds a way to sneak the ball, but comes up empty. The game is becoming a bit more physical there. Scarroll takes that foul. Becoming a bit more physical there. Scarroll. Converted on the first one, missed the second one, attempts a three, comes up short. Okumu, the offensive rebound, and she's fouled. She attempted to put the ball back. It's 41 to 21, a 20-point gap between these two teams. some seconds before we head to the halftime break. KPA Dockers in white for those of you who are just joining us. Swish visiting team in red. Miss free throw. KPA in the full court press. Carroll breaks loose. Pass. Foul as she was making that pass. Foul on Kiobe, number 5. Swish fighting hard to keep themselves in this game. But they just can't reward their effort. She misses the free throw. Misses board, rebound Vaughn, doubled on that rebound. Ball stolen. The foul. Sukumu hammers Carroll and sends her to the ground. The former Doka there trying to get herself together. She makes yet another trip to the free throw line, just seconds apart. Can tell that foul took a lot of energy from her. Again, she misses the third free throw in a row. Perhaps this is a point of emphasis that the coach should have whenever they go back to training. She goes 0 for 4, 0 points on 2 attempts. Vaughn tries to keep the ball alive. Ball just cannot stay in the hands of the Swish. And the KPA Dockers capitalize on it. Seconds left on the clock. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Are they aware of the ticking time? Samaseku with hard defense. A race against time. Kiobe misses. And that marks it. The end of the first half. Kiobe with a chance to beat the buzzer, but coming up short. KPA leading 44. The Swish trailing. They have only managed 21 points, and much of them have come in the second quarter. The first quarter was just a one-sided affair, but the Swish managed to get themselves together and make it at least a worthwhile game. 44-21. See you after the halftime break. from the KPA Gymnasium in Mombasa, Makande. To be more specific, KPA Dockers in white, the Swish in red, and the KPA making a new entrant, number 4 Daisy, making a fast check into the game. Irebu with the 2 points to open up the second half. Venda picked up by it's 49-21. The foul on Samaseku. KPA Dockers have a sizable gap on the Swish. And baseline inbounds play straight to Irebu, but Irebu can't seem to find a groove this afternoon. Hasn't produced much. Lavender double teamed. Gets back the ball. Nice pass to the interior. Back to Lavender. Puts up the shot. Comes up empty as Yvonne brings down the rebound for the Dockers. Daisy to Kiobe. Easy 2 points. Ruth cannot hold on to the ball and she loses it. The post, ball to the post to Irebu. Yvonne, ball stolen. Transition by the Swish, trying to thread the pass, but a bit too fancy, leading to a turnover. Kiobe finds Irebu. Irebu rises for 3. Ball to Samaseku, brings down the rebound, and she gets fouled by number 1 Veronica for the Swish. Veronica just feels like she did not commit that foul. And substitution, Stella number 5 checks in. Sorry, Lavender number 5 checks in for the Swish. Samaseku, strong drive, nice pass to Yvonne, misses a layup. That could have been a very beautiful basket if Yvonne converted it. Samaseku with the dime, but Yvonne just failing to capitalize on it. The coaches for the Swish trying to seek clarification on why the call was made the way it was. And a full team substitution by the Dockers. It's a 30-point deficit that the Swish have to climb. It's still a full quarter and 5 minutes left to play. Selena to Vilma. Can't hold on to the ball. Dockers playing the extended 1-2 defense on the Swish. Ball to the baseline. Attempts a 3-point shot. Comes up empty. And we are still yet to see Becky sink a 3-point shot. That is one of her specialties for the Dockers. Veronica drives on Cynthia and forces that foul. A strong drive, finding Cynthia's feet planted to the ground. But Veronica does not take full advantage. Goes empty from the free throw line. Cynthia with the rebound. Throws the pass to Okumu. Okumu decides to wait for her teammates. Ball to Selena. Selena to Natalie. And the ball moving along the perimeter. 9 seconds left to play. Okumu puts up the shot and it goes glass. Lavender has an open teammate to her right. They're trying to post up. Lavender. Becky. Nice pass to Okumu. Okumu kicks the ball back out to Natalie, and Vilma trying to force the putback. It comes up empty on that possession. Nice pass into the paint. Carol. Oh, that was a beautiful pass to Lavender, but she was not expecting it. Leading to a turnover. Natalie will be running the horns play. Ball movement to Becky. Kumu with a strong offensive rebound, failing to convert. The common ball called. It's out of bounds there. They have feet on the line. Again, they run the horns play looking for Vilma, but Vilma does not rotate on time. Becky to Cynthia in the interior, comes up empty. Now a chance for transition. Carol, crossover move. Wow. A bit too erratic, but she was fouled by Natalie. She's using her speed against Natalie. Natalie right now seems to be a bit hampered by that knee support that she is wearing on her right leg. And Carol converts the 2 free throws earlier in the game. She missed 4 back-to-back free throws. But this time around, she redeems herself by making the 2 free throws. Daisy back into the game, finds Becky. Becky thinks about it, lets the shot fly for her first 3 of the game. Nice pass to the baseline. The traveling violation called. Becky again, back-to-back 3-point shots. She's a very good 3-point shooter. That is one of her specialties. Fast break chance. Natalie being unselfish to Becky, and Becky tells her, you've earned the right to get those 2 points. And she gives the ball back to her. And the extended 1-2 defense seems to be working for the Dockers, as they are forced to back-to-back turnovers. Carroll drives, blocked, rebound, with a steal by Cynthia. Ball to Becky at the 3, thinks about it. Ball to Cynthia. The fans want her to shoot another 3-point shot, but Cynthia attempts a hook shot, which does not drop in. That was a very risky pass. You can see why there, as the Swish come up yet with another turnover. The 2 teams back on the floor after that timeout. Okumu at the post, turn around, kicks it back to Nkata. Nkata to Natali, 3-point shot, misses, rebound Okumu. Daisy still hasn't attempted a shot, tries a fancy pass straight to the bench of the Swish. Trying to be too generous. Good movement. The Dockers make an team substitution. Lavender picked up by Wandago. Wandago hounding Lavender as she attempts a shot there. A wild shot. Samaseko finds Yvonne. Yvonne makes a pass to a teammate. Strong drive. And the foul is called. Yvonne. Oh, nice. Baseline inbounds play. You can see the Swishers struggling with size. The Dockers having a sizable advantage in height. The energy has now picked up. Stolen ball by Yvonne. To Wandago. Goes all the way. Beyonce slapped Wandago's hands, but the referee let them play it out. Lavender, beautiful pass. Oh, and a missed layup attempt, but they fight for the ball, trying to keep it alive. But the Dockers come up with it. Samaseko to Irebu. Irebu pulls the ball back. Samaseko, nice pass at Lavender. Intercepted. And Ruth leading the charge for the Swish. Looking for something, anything to keep them alive in this game. Lavender drives middle kick. Oh, nice pass to Ruth. Misses yet another point blank layup. What more can they do to get themselves into the scoring board as Irebu makes matters worse? Ruth picked up by Rachel, fouled, and converts the two. The 2 points will count. The missed free throw, and free throw misses has been quite a theme for the Swish. It's one area that they need to polish. Nineteen seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ball to Yvonne. Back to Samaseko. Oh, beautiful crossover move. Samaseko finds Irebu, pulls up the three-point shot, misses, and the Swish comes up with the rebound. Seconds left. 1 second. Tries a desperation shot to mark it for the end of the third quarter. We're heading to the fourth quarter with what seems like a 40-point blowout by the Dockers. This hasn't been much of a competition for the home team, but the Swish just unrelenting, trying hope against hope to keep this game alive and competitive. We're heading into the fourth quarter, and after this game we'll be having Congo Nets taking on KCA University for the Division 2 games to be played here at the KPA Gymnasium in Makande. Already we had a game between the Snipers and Coastal Kings in the Division 1, where the Snipers managed to come out with a victory over the home side. And of course the highlight for this afternoon will be the much anticipated return leg between the KPA Dockers and the undefeated Nairobi City Thunder. That is something everyone is hoping to watch. And here at Kosiri Sports, we'll be sure to bring you live coverage of that game.
Long pass to Natali. Long pass to Natali. Long pass to Natali.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter. And what is a one-sided affair. Open three-point shot at the baseline. Cannot convert. Lavender tries to keep the ball alive for the Swish. But the ball goes to the Dockers. Inbounds play. Wandago lets it fly. Converts it finally. She had been all for nothing from the three-point line. And now finally she manages to get her fast three-point shot to sink in as Irebu intercepts the pass. Congratulated by her teammates. Oh, nice screen by Lavender, trying to make good of the pick and roll. Beyonce hounded by Wandago, drives, kicks it out to her teammate at the baseline. 2 seconds left on the clock. Hoists up a desperate shot, comes up empty. Samaseku brings the ball forward for the Dockers. Wandago, Samaseku, the DHO for the Dockers. And the Rebel called for an offensive foul. And she's not happy with the referee. Very frustrated this afternoon. And pass stolen by Yvonne. Samaseku hounded, bumped. And the foul on number 13, Lynette. It's a 43-point deficit, and just at this moment I think it's safe to say that the Swish are playing to make the scores more respectable. There's almost an assured victory for the Dockers. It's Yvonne brings down the rebound. Samaseku attempts a three-point shot. and it drops. Beyonce finds a teammate. Beyonce left wide open, thinks about it, hesitates. And that's what happens when you don't take the open shot. Drive, misses. Pass to Yvonne. Samaseku now being a bit more aggressive, perhaps trying to make to get herself more points onto the scoreboard. Or maybe they just have a target that they want to achieve in terms of the number of points they score. Beyonce, 3-point shot, and it drops in. Nice shot there by Beyonce for the Swish. And substitutions are in order for the Dockers. Irebu to Wandago at the baseline. Let's say that her teammate covered her shame on that possession. There's a lot left to be desired by that 3-point attempt by Wandago. Oh, nice pass to Lavender in the interior, and many missed point-blank layups by the Swiss. Samaseku hounded by Ruth. Oh, nice pass to Wandago, kicks it out. Good ball movement by the Dockers. Samaseku thinks about it, drives, kicks it to Wandago, to Irebu, attempts a three. Not her forte. Fast break chance, they have the numbers. Ruth all alone. And she gets the 2 points to make the score 73-30. Still a 43 gap that they have to beat. 6 minutes, 21 seconds left to play to mark it for this game. Yvonne, baseline shot, misses. And Ruth once again on the transition. Beyonce all alone at the 3-point line. Hoists up the shot. Beyonce sinks it. Back-to-back 3-point shots. And they're coming alive in the late stages of the game. Perhaps a bit too little, too late. Samaseku ball stolen by Ruth. They have the numbers. Beyonce once again all alone. But Wandago there making sure she does not make it 3 times in a row. Oh, nice pass in the interior. Turn around, blocked by Yvonne. Wandago. And Yvonne intercepts that pass to Samaseku. Lets it fly. There's much to be desired from that shot attempt. And the Swish have come alive, and Samaseku comes up with the block there. Wandago has Irebu all alone, and Irebu has to tell us what she had for lunch this afternoon, because she's just not playing to her standard. She's just not playing to her standards. The timeout is called. Echo attempts a 3-point shot, and it's the number of points they score. Beyonce, 3-point shot, and it drops in. The number of points they score. Beyonce, 3-point shot, and it drops in. The number of points they score.
Back-to-back 3-point shots.
3-point shot, and it drops in.
By
baseline.
number 11. Beyonce for the Swish.
All alone at the 3-point line. Hoist up the shot. Beyonce sinks it.
Little too late.
They all alone at the 3-point line. Hoist up the shot.
Beyonce
sinks it.
They have
all alone at the 3-point line. Hoist up the shot.
some
Beyonce
areas of concern that they need to address in order to become a better team. The many missed point-blank layups and many missed free throw attempts. Those are things that are not, 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 those
because of the tough competition. It's just that the players are not converting on their opportunities. And the Dockers go back to their 1-2 defense. They pick them from the half. Good ball movement by the Swish. Veronica drives all the way, misses yet another layup. A point that I just mentioned earlier, missing open layups. Becky to Okumu. Kiobe thinks about it. Ball to the weak side. Becky Kata. A third 3-point shot in the second half. Veronica attempts a 3 to answer back, misses, and Daisy brings down the ball, calling the play, and there's a bottle thrown into the field of play. It should be dangerous, and Okumu throws it out. That's Carol checks in. And 3 minutes left to play in this game. Beyonce attempts another 3. Misses this time around. Kiobe attempts a 3-point shot, and they're just having fun right now. They're trying to close the game out in style, enjoying themselves here this afternoon, the KPA Dockers. And Beyonce misses. A crossover move by Daisy. And she hasn't been aggressive to score. And that is a fast 2 points for the game. The new young player for the Dockers getting an opportunity to showcase what she has. And the ball stolen by Kiobe to Daisy, to Okumu. Okumu leading the charge, can't hold on to the ball, and the ball stolen by the Swish. Carol has Ruth to help her, tries to go under, but Kiobe's size, a big deterrent to her. And the fine Daisy, oh, nice drive, beautiful pass to Okumu, and cannot convert as Lavender comes down with the rebound. There's 2 minutes still left to play. Beyonce attempts another 3-point shot. She's now missed the last 3-point attempts. Just wish that the time could end now. Kiobe making matters even much worse as she sinks another 3-point shot. Veronica drives. Still cannot make good of the opportunity. Ruth, she's fouled. A minute and 3 seconds left to play. And now the Swish just clearing the bench to finish it off here. A dominant victory in waiting by the Dockers. Roots keeps the ball inbound. The ball's stolen by Veronica. Veronica attempts a 3-point shot which drops. And now Kyobe misses the 3-point attempt. Carol, it's very fascinating that the Swish have started playing with more energy towards the dying minutes of the game. If this energy had been put into place in the first half, they get 2 extra points. If this energy had been put to place in the first half, they would perhaps have had a decent outing. But there's still a lot of development needed in this basketball club to be an elite team in this league. And Ruti checks out. 25 seconds left to play. 84-38. The game is in its dying stages. Ball to Kyobe. Drives baseline. Attempts the shot. Misses. Trying to keep the ball alive. Ball stolen. Now just killing off the clock with seconds left to play. Attempts perhaps the last shot of the game. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a blowout victory for the Dockers, 84-38. The KPA Dockers have managed to end it successfully. 84-38. That marks it for the end of the game. After this, we'll be having Congo Nets taking on KCA University before the last game, the marquee event. So keep it Coast Sports as we bring you live coverage of those games. Thank you very much. I've been your presenter, Philip Ogada.